Salutations, everybody! My name is Monkey Shrapnel from the Guys Over Games, back with some more Final Fantasy IX in depth. And today's episode, contrary to what I said previously, we're actually going to go do some other stuff because I've decided to take another break. Or I guess another, I don't even know if you call it a break, but we're going to do another little intermission here where we're going to go to a new place that we haven't been to yet. This little cave. I've been avoiding this on the world map constantly because I wanted to leave it for when we actually come by and I don't have to be like, oh, just ignore that cave. So there's this actual new location we can go to right over here. And I have to squeak out of here. I don't know what it is yet, but yeah, it's a new spot we haven't been to. We'll check it out because we did get some money from Ragtime, so this is probably as good a time as any. Oh, right, I have to learn how to pronounce the name of this place. Daguerreiro. I don't know how to pronounce that name at all. That's terrible. Daguerreiro? Maybe? Anyways, Daguerreiro. I guess that's how we're gonna go with it. If I'm wrong, then you know what, I'm wrong, you know. Daguerreiro is this cool little library water place. So you could see on the world map water was coming out. Huh? What's this? Capricorn. For some reason, specifically with the Capricorn, Zidane is like, huh? What's this? And there's a lot of things to find in this little place. There's a couple puzzles here, and it's basically a city, like an optional little weird city, sorta. It fulfills the same role, even if it's not actually a city. And hey, it's a foreign man. You came here hoping to find some treasures, huh? I can tell from your eyes. Almost all assigned, and blah blah blah. My treasure hunter rank is rank S. Oh wow. Oh. What's with that guy? That's funny, I forgot. So, he has a bunch of different reactions based on how many treasures you found. And it's kind of funny we talked to him immediately with Treasure Hunter rank S, because we've been rather persistent in finding stuff. There's no legend in this region about a dragon god and his divine protection. I think it may be true. Surrounded by mountains in the middle of nowhere and the water here never runs out. It has to be the work of the dragon god. There is some truth to that. But, so... if you talk to Foreign Man with rank S, he actually has a little thing, a little scene here. Sorry about talking big earlier. I'm not even famous. He's just a loser rank D treasure hunter. I want to become stronger, so no one will call me Forearms. And he gives us a medal. Take care. Oh yeah, I haven't told you my name yet. My name is Gilgamesh. I'm going to be famous one day, so don't you forget it, of course. I mean, who else would it be? Four-armed man with his red hair and stuff. Of course it's Gilgamesh. A rare medal received in Daguerreiro, honoring the best treasure hunter. The owner of this medal is certified as a rank S treasure hunter by the Treasure Hunter Guild. What Treasure Hunter Guild? Where's that at? I think it's very funny that they're just Treasure Hunter Guild. What guild? Where are they hanging out? Who knows? Somewhere, I'm sure, hidden deep within some abyss. There's a Moogle here too, so I think it might have letters. I guess let's check. Nope, nothing. And over here, well, first of all, an underworld. Folklore. Oh yeah, this guy actually has a couple of things to say. Theories of the underground world often refer to the fact that Gaia has two moons. Some studies suggest that the orbital axes of the two moons are shifting. Most people believe that moonlight is a reflection of sunlight, but some astronomers have refuted this theory with the fact that moonlight is visible even during a dual lunar eclipse. This guy actually had some interesting things to say here. How unfortunate that most scientists and engineers concentrate on airship development and marine studies when the theory of the underworld is so popular. Very interesting. The fact that there's 2 moons in the world, like, there's a lot of little things like that, you know? I guess there's something else I was gonna say, but that's kind of spoilers, so I guess I can't say it, but it is interesting to read about stuff like that. Anyways, so here's our synthesis guide. He has a lot of things he can give us. So, first of all, he can give us a better sword. A Sargentanus. Sargentanus? Can also finally make a Glutton's robe, which actually needs a cotton robe, which is kind of funny. Can also make, hey look, the white and black robe. There's a lot of things this guy can make for us that are pretty good. Can make battle boots. The battle boots are not particularly worth making though, because you need feather boots for that. And for feather boots, you need magician shoes. And for magician shoes, you need Germanist shoes. It's just a giant, like, you keep upgrading your shoes, you know, it's funny. But the big thing here is that if we didn't buy those thief gloves, you can make them here for an extremely expensive price, which is why I highly recommend just getting at the auction, because it's cheaper there and you don't need the materials. But also, you can make jewels! Hey, look! Including a garnet and an amethyst, so we can finally get more of those. And it's not too expensive to make them, because you just need an ore and just one of the random recovery items. Which is actually pretty generous, because, like, it basically just means you need money and you need ore. Which is, like, frankly, not that bad. How many feather boots do we have, actually? Let me double check. We're wearing 2 pairs. We have an extra pair. Should I make the battle boots? We can steal battle boots later, but I don't know. I think I'll hold off on that. I don't think they give us anything we don't have right now anyways. They're just like stats. So this synthesis shop isn't a huge deal or anything, but you know, we can make a robe for Quena and hey, can make a new weapon for Zidane finally. Been running with the Angel Bliss for quite a while. If I remember correctly, yes, the Sargentanus gives us Petrify add status, which is a pretty nice boost. Lets Zidane do some good damage, and you know, the Petrify add status, as you can imagine, pretty good, since that just kind of lets you like insta-kill random encounters. It's pretty great for AP grinding if you just want the AP and not the EXP. Geez, there are all kind of books here. Bell Echoes, Beyond the Mist, Mist Engine Illustrated, The Edolan and I, Guy, and Book of Magic. Is this, what's his face? Zabolt? Yeah. I came here to research a new source of power. Some of the systems are rather complicated. The source of all this water is a mystery as well. Maybe it really is the work of a dragon god. Oh, and also there's a button you can push here. Sounds like something just happened below. I wonder what. A good book always lasts forever. It will always be there in your memories. I asked to be buried with my favorite book. Does this guy say anything different? There's a couple of these people will have multiple things to say. This is the reading room. In addition to tables and chairs, we also have hammocks for people who fall asleep while they are reading. And yeah, there's an inn here if you want to. Actually, we do kind of need to stay here, so I might as well. I really love how cozy this place is. Like, the fact that they're just like, yeah, we have hammocks too, because some people just fall asleep while reading. Like, damn. This is like library propaganda, I swear. You're having a debate right now. Oh, we're having a debate right now. In I Want to Be Your Canary, why do you think Cornelia had to die? That was the only way she could be reunited with Marcus, in death. No, it was to prove that she loved Marcus just as much as she loved her father. What do you think? She died to be united with Marcus, or she died to prove that she loved them both? Ooh. I think these are both valid answers, obviously. Like, this is just aesthetic. You can just say which one you want, you pick, and then they're just like, see, I told you. She died to prove that she loved them both. I told you. Gosh, you always miss the point. Why are you so... Oh, hello, what can I do for you? And she's an item shop. Nothing special here, but, you know, she does sell a magic tag and, you know, whatnot. Does not sell vaccines, though, so... Not a perfect item shop yet, still. Oh, whoops. Actually, can you play cards with her? Oh, that's funny. So if you pick the cards button... Oh no. She actually does just have a couple of things to say. Huh. See, that's what I mean. Like, even the item shop had multiple things to say. That's funny. This guy has a couple things you can debate about, too. Why do you think people spend so much time studying Gaia's moons? It's in our nature to pursue the truth, or it's all about aesthetics. I think they're starting to pursue the truth. That's right, see? Well, what about the aesthetics? What if she died to be united with Marcus? That's right, see? How many times do I have to tell you? Jeez, you're such a... man. Doop, doop, doo, 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 doo. If we come over here, there's this guy over here. I used to move equipment and materials up and down on that lift until it broke. Now I'm losing all my business to that old geezer at the synthesis shop. Oh, and he'll also play cards with us. So, this guy says he's a weaponsmith, but we can't actually, like, buy anything from him. He's complaining about the lift down there, so we can go, if we go all the way around, we can go back. Oh, also I should talk to this guy. I can't find the Eidolon eye. I look everywhere. I saw that book over there. Oh, really? Thank you. When he moves, we can actually go over here. This ladder feels kind of damp, but we'll do that in a little bit. Because there's other stuff to do down there. Does Zabolt have anything to say? Oh, and we can actually play cards with Zabolt. Now there's a couple people here. This place is interesting because it's kind of like this little like mini settlement that they never really explain. But also like, they kind of do. Like they're just talking about how like it's just this weird place that's like apparently being like blessed by a dragon god. And there is some truth to that because we pushed that button earlier. If we walk over here now, there's actually a thing on this wall here. Dragon God's blessing to the stone, triple question mark. And in fact, we can in fact put ore here. And in fact, for every 4 ore you put in here, they transformed. We get aquamarine. So if you want to power up Dagger's Leviathan, you can just put ore in here. So the ore price is a little more expensive than the others because you need 4 ore instead of just 1 and plus a recovery item. But it is also more pure. You don't need money or anything like that. So if you know a good place to get ore, there you go. I forget if there's anything by the like... Let me walk down, because this is technically like a place, so there might be things. I don't remember though, so I'm gonna assume we haven't missed anything there. Daguerreo was built by some strange scientist. Oh, what? This adventure just tells you it was built by a scientist? Well, there you go. And hey, look, it's Oracle Kildia. Kildia? Kildia, I guess. Now, Zidane, my goodness, how wonderful to see you again. Hey, what are you doing here? After Clelo was destroyed, I realized how isolated we all have been. So I decided to broaden my horizons and came here. It's wonderful here. I'm constantly learning something new from these books. Someday I hope to contribute to the restoration of Clara. Anything new to say? But so this adventurer just tells you that apparently this place was in fact just built by some weirdo scientist. Huh. I wonder if that's related to Ibsen. Because if you played this game, you hear the name Ibsen a lot. So there's these levers here that you can kind of push. Quiet, can't you see I'm doing research here? Are you sure you want to play? So there's this like weird lever puzzle here, and they kind of like, it kind of almost like fakes you out. It makes you think like, oh, maybe there's something to be done about it. Like, are you supposed to move them in like a specific sequence? But can I go upstairs with this? I guess not. Whoa, 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 the hitbox, that was gigantic. I was like at the levers. So they kind of do this funny like puzzle fake out here, because it's like, it makes you think like it's supposed to be like a puzzle. But if you just push the left lever all the left lever all the way down, there's like this weird hole here. What is this hole? And with the hole seen, maybe I can fit this in that hole. Zion just sticks this in the hole. Perfect. And whatever the hell that does, it makes it so that... Now if we hit the right lever, I mean, I can't say the word lever. Now I can move that all the way down, and we can walk in here and go all the way up now. So you open up this shortcut, which doesn't technically do anything for us in terms of traversal, because you can just go all the way around if you want. But now, if you talk to this guy, the lift works now. Thanks a lot, man. He'll actually, like, buy and sell stuff for us now. He has a couple things for us, like a, you know, another Zorlin shape if you want that, I guess. But we can get some new weapons. 2 rune blades, 2 obelisks, 2 tiger fangs. An octagon rod if you didn't already have one. I guess I'll buy one of these two as well. We'll buy an extra Venetia shield. We can get defense gloves, which reduce fire, ice, and thunder damage. They're really giving Frey and Steiner some good gloves at this point. And hey, we can get another set of golden hairpins. Why not? And a coronet. Reduces wind damage by 100%. And hey, finally some new helms, too. Buy one of these. Some demon's vests. Oh, but we can't get that diamond mail. Ooh, just barely ran out of money, actually. That kind of sucks. I think I could sell. How many cotton robes do I have on me? I think I just have like a couple, right? Because I used them for the thing. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have any way to quickly make some money. So I guess I'm gonna have to deal with no thing for now. But hey, let's equip them for now. So that gives him Lie Strike, or I should say Eye Strike. Eye Strike? I actually do not know how to pronounce this. I've never pronounced it myself. I was just like Eye Strike. Despite what you might think, that is, you know, I see people fall for this all the time for some reason, even though like it's at the front of the word. So of course it's not an L. It's not a lowercase L at the front of the word. It's an uppercase I. So it's Eye Strike. But I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like a specific... It's I think it's like Aizuki Strike or something like that. Like, is the actual term, but... I don't know how to pronounce that, so, you know, riddle me that. That gets him the Kaiser Knuckles, Tiger Fangs, Dragon Claws, Scissor Fangs. Wow, the Tiger Claws... Was the Tiger Fangs what we just bought from this guy? Are they really that strong? Let me take a look here for a sec. Is that actually what we just bought from the Tiger? Damn, they give him a huge boost at this point. Freaking 62 attack? Damn, Amaranth is cracked. Even if you haven't been doing Chocobo Hot and Cold, they give him a crazy strong weapon. That's crazy. I enjoy my life here being surrounded by all these books, but sometimes it takes forever to find the book I want to read. Anyways, now we can come down here. And after Zidane does a little walking around, it puts us down here. Hey, look. You can actually, like, they kind of slightly fake you out by making him walk to this side. But you can go on this side, too. Talk to this guy here. So many books. Which should I read first? If we come all the way to this staircase over here, you can get an elixir. How nice. They also like it's one of those funny things too. There's a different camera angle here, but it doesn't return to the first one. You like walk. It's like you can be in this area with two different camera angles. It's kind of like a. It's one of those things I always like. I like those little like quirky things. I love books, especially the old ones. I appreciate everything about them: the authors, the publishers, the readers. I'm doing research on a legendary man. He had the power to restart people's lives. Hey, that's the naming weight card. Let me see it. I won't take it or anything. Oh yes, I'm stoked with imagination I'm inspired to create. I've just mastered the naming weight technique. Now let me rename one of you. Yeah, so if you get the naming weight card from either from, you know, Mario the card player or from the Desert Palace, you can actually get this guy to rename characters. For some reason, if you really wanted to do that. Which is kind of a funny little thing you can do. I forget what's on this side. Another elixir, wow. Very generous with the elixirs. I'll take it. I mean, there's 2 elixirs for, like, basically for free. It's not bad. It's not the only thing to do here, but I believe it's the only thing we can do at this moment. Although I'm not 100% sure, but I wonder if... I think you actually did have to come here to do something that gets unlocked by talking to a specific person. I won't spoil that just yet, but for now we're gonna go back. There is a Moogle here, but he didn't have a thing for us, and you don't really need to obviously save with him because it's not like there's anything to do here. You can just go outside and save anyways. How much ore do we have? Oh, so let me arrange everything. Because I think we used 20, so we'll have 79, right? Yeah. Alright, so I'm actually going to go outside here, and we're going to get into one fight. We're going to see what shows up at you, I guess, because there is one monster out here that's new, and we might as well show it off while I'm here. There is another monster here that's very much not new. We'll see if he shows up. Actually, since I'm even bringing it up, let me just double check. I think we're good. Yeah, we are. Okay, so... Steiner's defense, jeez. The Diamond Helm gives Steiner a decent boost to his mana defense. Like, you can't really see the difference between these characters, though. Like, with the Diamond Helm, he's getting up to 23 magic defense. Meanwhile, Zaidi and everyone else is getting, like, 30 plus. This is why they get, like, the great pairs of gloves, basically. Because, like, they kind of need them for the elemental damage reduction. Their magic defense isn't going to be as high, but and the gloves they get are quite nice for reducing damage, which is helpful. Like, they actually get, like, the gloves give a lot of great elemental properties. And China also does double check on everything. Is everyone, like, using gear that, like, they want to use? Alright. Oh, wait, I also want to double check. What is the description of this? Is by processing Epitaph's fragment. Right. Okay, I was just double checking on that. I wasn't sure if it said anything specific, as it were. Alright, so there's 2 monsters that can show up here. I think it's basically just a 50-50. One of them was something we've already seen, and that's the only guy, because that's the camera angle. You can find Grand Dragons here, hooray! But, I mean, you can find Grand Dragons all over the place in the, like, the various little islands in the world map, so it's a bit, spooky. He's immediately using Thundaga on Steiner, so I think Steiner's just dead. But that's okay, because, I can revive him, and what we can do is, hit old Grand Dragon here with the Soul Blade. Because this is what makes this specific weapon so fucking good. We win. Like, anything that's not immune to Petrify, you just win. You don't get any money for it, but 3 AP for free. You know, double that to 6 with the whatnot. Like, it's just obviously very good. I guess since, you know, they're rocking that stuff. Oh, but we have autoflow to learn. I guess we'll just slap on the shield armor for now. Like, it's funny they get armor that reduces Fire Ice Thunder damage too. Like, that's basically why, because they get a lot, like, the Steiner and Freya get a lot of, like, variety, I feel like. They get a lot more options when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, it's pretty nice for them. Alright, so there's one other monster we can find here. Hopefully we can run into it. It's a very funny encounter. I really want to show it off because it's one of my favorites in this whole game. There it is. Look at this little guy. And when the fight starts, give me a diamond, meow. Huh. He wants a diamond, eh? Well, we only have 2 of those. And you can't get any more, so... You know, you only have a couple diamonds to give, and, you know... You may have noticed, but this isn't the fairy monster encounter theme. This is the regular battle theme. Because he is not a fairy monster. He is trying to steal your shit. Grog! And when we attack him, instead of running away, he throws comets at you. Owie, owie, owie. Indeed. Oh, nice! That's not what I expected, but I guess that works. I kind of wanted to show off, so... I mean, I guess we can still show it off in a little bit, but hopefully I don't have to grind and not get another encounter. Actually, I want to say the chance is 50-50, but it might actually be slightly weighted towards Gimme Cat. That would make sense. Let me just double check everything. I mean... I guess just in case... that's just 50% though, so there's no point. But, Aiko learned, you know, her final thing, so I guess let's put on... I mean, you know, let's learn Dispel. Sure. Actually, but the Tiger Racket is just like the weapon you should want to use anyway, so you know what? Hamlin it is. Let me just double check this all. I guess I'll give him the Demon's Vest now that doesn't need the Power Vest anymore. Maybe I should take the add status off then, because if we add status to Gimme Cat, you can't get his loot. I guess I'll let you take that off for now then. Instead, I'll just put on, I guess, Beast Killer. I think the cat counts as a beast, surely. That's what you would expect. Because Beast is basically just Animal Killer. Alright, 50-50. What are we getting here? Oop. I really do like this encounter. I love the fake out that it's like pretending to be a fairy. Or I guess I keep calling it a fairy because the name of the song that plays is like Fairy Battle or whatever. Oh, and here comes the opening Thundaga again. How quaint. And it's a group Thundaga this time. How fun. Ow, I guess I'll just throw Phoenix down at Amaranth and we're just gonna... Ow, I guess we're just gonna Soul Blade and... Jesus Christ, dude, this fight is still scary. Steiner survived it thanks to having like half damage, basically, like jeez. Thankfully Soul Blade isn't really missing. I think it technically can miss, but the chance is very low. Because I think it still checks their magic evasion, but most monsters don't have that much magic evasion, so it's not a big deal. Alright, Aiko, you're gonna have to heal us all. We just got Kiraga though, so not using it because I think Kira's technically better. Yeah. That did let Amaranth learn his thing here, so he doesn't have anything really to learn from there, so I guess. Oh right, I forgot about that. I guess I'll put on the Tiger Fangs then. So the Gimme Cat actually, I believe, absorbs most elements. So if you slap anything on, it's not so good. The Gimme Cat might actually be weak to water, though, now that I think about it. Let's actually double check on that. Why not? And I guess we'll put the Power Belt on you for MP attack. Like, you might as well learn something, right? Steiner's got the Flame Saber learned, so we'll give him the Rune Blade. We're going to keep add status on him, though, because that gives him Blind. Which, once again, Blind tends to be pretty accurate in this game, so they're pretty nice about that. I think Aiko's mostly good. Yeah, alright, come on. Let's go. Seriously, I want to fight the Gimme Cat once and actually, like, kill it properly. Surely I won't get another Grand Dragon. That'd be crazy. God damn it. I swear it's 50-50. The Gimme Cat is nice because it does stuff. It can get stuff from it, but the game keeps robbing me here with this stupid dragon. He's gonna slap Amaranth with the Poison Claw and kill the shit out of him. And we're just gonna Soul Blade again, I guess. I guess this helps these guys learn their abilities. They're kind of behind on stuff, so this does help, but doesn't mean it's any less annoying. This is why it's great to get the to get the Sagittanius Sergeant Bargain Boogan. Just for the ability to just end an encounter, and I don't have to sacrifice my money. Come on, man. Aiko learned auto float again, so can take that off of her too. Put reflect no on, auto haste, auto reflect, boost. I mean, I guess since we're here. Oh yeah, right. You know, we'll give her the actually. I mean, but the ribbon is just a good item. Period, though. She doesn't really need that. Oh, but that gives her Medine. We'll learn that later. For now, we'll put on the Maiden's Ring. I guess since we're here, actually, let me talk about Guardian Mog. So Guardian Mog is a really interesting ability because the description is obviously very vague. It just says Mog protects with unseen forces. What this essentially does is any status effect that would normally last after a battle ends is cured, basically, automatically when the battle ends for Aiko. So you don't really need to put a lot of ability on it, because if the battle ends with Guardian Mog on, it'll just automatically cure. You don't need it. This is great for statuses that like prevent EXP gain and like otherwise don't have immunities, like Zombie and Virus, for example. Aiko doesn't have to care about Zombie or Virus because if she has Guardian Mog on, they'll cure before the experience screen comes up. So she essentially can't ever be locked up getting experience with Guardian Mog on, which is a really nice little like, I guess like quality of life thing that only Aiko has access to because it's, you know, it's a signature ability. Something I will, and I do love to point this out, is that Guardian Mog is the only support ability in the entire game that is actually time sensitive. In the sense that until, like, before Mog turns into Medine in that cutscene we saw back in Mount Galug, until you see that cutscene, Guardian Mog does not actually work. And you can't, like, the ribbon is the main way you get this, but the Maiden's Ring also gives Guardian Mog. So if you've taught, you know, Guardian Mog to her through the Maiden's Ring early, it does not, like, you wouldn't be able to know what it does, basically, because it wouldn't do anything. Which is like a funny little, like, quirk, I guess. It's the only support ability in the whole game that's time sensitive, and I think that's really interesting that they even did that, you know? Because it basically ties into the whole Mog goes into trance, or whatever you want to call that. There we go, okay. Gimme Cat, this time we are not gonna accidentally hit him with a status that murders him. What should I actually do, though? I could silence it. Because if you silence it, it can't cast Meteor on you. So you know what? Let's see if Aiko can hit it. The funny thing is, if you miss it with an attack, it'll do like its pose here, like it's mad at you, but it doesn't actually counter it. So in that sense, it's actually useful. Oh, it absorbs water too, damn. Alright, well, fair enough. Can blind it though, for all that's good for. It also knows Screech, which is just silence. No big deal. I mean, since we're here, let's use Ore too. Ore is literally exactly what it says. It extracts ore from a target. This is basically your cheap and easy way to farm ores. You just find something that can't really do much to you, and then you just have Aiko spam Jewel. That gives you 1 ore per use, and then it does have accuracy. It's like, I want to say it's like 50-50. Actually, since we're here, Countdown is also 50-50, and we might as well use that, because not like Amaran can do much else right now, because his weapon is useless. So might as well see if that works. Whoa, my emulator like froze there for a sec. Really? My status look is atrocious, I gotta say. Oh, by the way, this guy also has Era. So yeah, if you cast magic on him, he really can't do much to you. It's nice too, because the comic counter is only the, like, he doesn't do it again afterwards. Wow. I've used 3 status spells that have like a more than a 50% chance to hit, and I've missed all 3 of them. Like, at that point, it's like, what am I supposed to do, man? Also, he does have a physical attack, and he can, of course, hit even through blind, you little weasel. There you go. And when you beat him, you get 1 EXP for everyone. Hooray! But 3 AP and 5,000 gil, which is pretty good. So this is like an easy way to farm money. I shouldn't say easy, because you can get the Grand Dragons, but the Gimme Cat can't, like, basically doesn't really give you EXP. It gives you 1 EXP. It actually gives you 4 in total, and then that gets split between your living party members, so... But, you know, obviously that's a very, very negligible amount of EXP. Like, if you're not leveling up off of 1 EXP, like, ever. Anyways, that's enough faffing about. We didn't get everything we could get from that place, because we missed out on buying the armor, but that's fine. We're just gonna go to Choco's Paradise anyways. Is it over here? Where is it? Fossil Root, blah blah blah. I always forget where this... There's a couple places it can be, and I always forget where they all are. There we go. Oh man, it's all the way over there? Well, if it's that far away, I guess I might as well fly the other direction then. Sheesh. Like I said last time, Choco does fly a little slower than the airship. In fact, I would say quite a bit slower. It's probably about half as fast, so can be a little bit of a slog. But that's just kind of how it goes. You can land and like that's kind of the, I guess the price you pay, because obviously random encounters, whatnots, and like. There we go. You can go to spots you can't go with the airship. Alright. Let's feed him that dead pepper and let's actually go digging upstairs. I always thought it was interesting too, the implication that the garden, like the little shadow you can see, moves around. So that very much does imply that it's not just like some weird magic thing. It's like this place is actually like moving around on the clouds. You're the strange one. Alright, let's play some hot and cold. So hot and cold here, very rough because you're kind of segmented onto these two islands. So you get triple the points here, but it really sucks if you like get stuck somewhere and like miss out. Like if I didn't dig something up there, it's like, well, that's rough. Which in fact looks like I did, and there's never anything up here just to show off. Figures. So like, getting 8 items in this place is like kind of a pain, I will say. Oh, we got the pinion, which once again, remember, pinion you can only dig up if you can't get the chocograph pieces anymore. So we're totally like, there are no more chocograph pieces, obviously. You can see the two that now that we have Choco as a gold chocobo, he digs very fast now. Wow, what the heck? But yeah, the challenge of the air garden is mostly just moving around and not actually digging stuff up. Even though things are deeper here than they were in the lagoon, the actual play space is very small, but like you spend a lot of time moving around the clouds if you don't find something on the platform you're actually on. Alright, so it can be rough. Because there's really not that much, like, things don't have a lot of space for them to dig up, so mostly the strat is always check the island you're on first, because if it's not on the island you're on, if it is on the island you're on and then you go to the other side, that takes up so much time. Like, this is where you lose so much time, just going between the two little spots. Do. There we go. But yeah, it can be kind of hard. You only have 3 chocografs to find here, but the fact that this like play space is so cramped can make it like kind of a pain to actually find the chocographs, because you're kind of stuck in this weird like you know what I mean? Like there's it really is just, it comes pure like hot and cold is always going to be a luck based game. Because sometimes you just get lucky and find everything like right next to each other. But like it is really luck based with this one, because like look how little like space you have to like really move around. If you have to go to another island, you lose so much time. At least you get good points from the stuff you do dig up, but like the consumables you're digging up aren't even worth all that much at this point. Like unless you're getting lucky and finding a lot of pinions and stuff. Or other stuff, I guess. And you can see, like, not to mention when something like this happens, where it's like, holy crap, I had to run across the whole fucking area to get to this. But then now I didn't have to move at all, wow. That's lucky. I still didn't find it because, like, it's kind of awkward to move around this cramped area. Hey, we actually got 4 things, imagine that. He's gonna give me 10 extra seconds so I can waste more time finding nothing. Because like, there's no way I'm gonna find anything unless it's right over here. Nope. I'm not even gonna bother wasting my time moving over there. Like, what's the point? How's it going, Manny? Like, I was just staring to the sky. I mean, my chance of finding a choke grab there would have been a little better, I guess, but like what am I supposed to do, you know? Like, it's just like, this area kind of sucks. This area is pretty and kind of sucks to actually move around in. It's like, man. Oh. Got greens. Because it is really rough. Oh. And then I get lucky and find... If you get really lucky and actually do get within 5 seconds, you get 15 points, which is kind of like crazy high. And obviously, if that means that if you do it with the double point bonus, that's 30 points. Like, that's how you... if you get lucky here, you can get some crazy point bonuses and just like do that, but unfortunately that is very much not consistent in the slightest, and the lagoon is still definitely the better place to go digging around in. It's like, look at this. It doesn't have like the perspective on this little like plateau here on the the edge of the island here. I don't know what it is. It's kind of hard to describe if you're not like actually playing the game. But like, the best way I can put it is the plateau is bigger than it looks. Like, it feels like it takes you longer to move around on it, even though it doesn't look like that big. Like, it's like something about the perspective and like just like the fact that, you know, it's a pre-rendered background makes it like weird. Well, I guess I'll hang out in the clouds. What's over here? You can't dig on all in the clouds, by the way, in case you're curious. Like, that's why I'm not bothering. Like, there's nothing ever hidden on the clouds. Big surprise, I know, but there's nothing hidden underground clouds. Like, there's only 3 choke wraps left to find, but it's like... these 3 will take you way longer than all the others. Maybe not combined, but... you are kind of just at the whim of the you know, luck of the gods and all that jazz. Like I said, though, definitely a good tip to keep in mind is there'll never be anything hidden next to Ozma. I don't know why they specifically did that, but I guess just because, like, I mean, it helps, I guess. God damn it! So if you have to keep going between, like, you just do not stand a chance, even if you like walk straight to the item. At least you dig fast. Ugh. And that's what's so rough about digging here for the choke grabs, is because like it's so hard to get a high I say hard. It's so random whether you get a high combo or not. And if you aren't getting a high combo, your chance of digging up a choke grab is just very low. On the other hand, sometimes you just get lucky, you know? You can get the I didn't even get the 5-point bonus. I walked right next to it and I still didn't get it because it just... you just wiggle around it for like a minute. Like, once you find... like, at this point, Choco digs so stupid fast that, like, how deep it is barely even matters. Like, not only is he digging up, you know, like, 30 depth per dig, but he digs, like, insanely fast. I mean, I guess I'm getting my money back for that 200 gil stuff, but, like, jeez. And it's on this island. Wonderful. If I dig up one more thing, I have a decent chance of getting a choke grab here. Be nice. Of course, it's all the way over here, and it's not a choke grab, so I think I'm SOL here. Unless I get lucky. Oh, come on! Oh, wait, yes! Yeah! Let's go! 30 extra points. And I finally got a choke grab. That's 1 out of 3. 2 more to go. Ugh. 65 points for that, though. Like, jeez. You only get those points 3 times, though, so... we've played 6 games here, and we only have 86 points. Like, sheesh. I guess I'll take a look at that chocograph. They even call it, this place, Fairy Island. Try not going to places you couldn't reach before, Kupo. Mountain on the middle of the island. It's a place we've seen quite a few, times already. Actually, because you pass by it quite a bit. Well, I wouldn't say quite a bit. You don't even have to pass by it, obviously, but it is a place that you can see that's like one of those chocobo-only spots. At least right now. Spoilers, but there is one other way to get to a couple of these places that we're going to with Choco. Damn it! Alright. I'm gonna jinx it by saying I have a good feeling about this. Come on, Chocograph. I mean, I guess I'll take the pinion. The pinion's nice. That's money or, like, chance to not die. I suppose. Once again, I wouldn't bank on that, but, like, hey. Damn it! How often do I keep doing this? Hey, we're getting the 10 seconds. Okay, our luck is improving, I'd say. Overall, gradually. Oh, shit! Hey! Was that 5 seconds? Hell yeah! Big points, big points. Come on, be over here. Well, I didn't get a lot of stuff, but at least in terms of, what am I saying? We got good stuff, and we got a decent amount. We got 6 things. I didn't get a chocograph, but we got a decent amount of points, and we got opinions, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, I think at this point you've kind of gotten the gist of it, so we're just going to cut to when I actually find a chocograph again. Or, I guess, otherwise just get a good game going. So, we'll see you then. Hey! We got the chocograph, let's go. We didn't even need the double point bonus. I mean, that kind of actually sucks in some regard, I guess, because since we didn't get the double point bonus, we kind of missed out, but, like, it's not that big a deal. Like, seriously, if you're going for points, you go to the Lagoon. The Lagoon is just the place to dig for the points. It's kind of funny, I found it right away. I guess that's kind of how it always ends up going, huh? Do. Ugh, see? Like, look how fast. Like, I found that with like 1 second left. I managed to dig like 4 or 5 times in that 1 second. Crazy. Alright, well, we have 1 chocograph left to find. Outer Island. It isn't a very big island, Kupo. How scary. Hope you like heights. However, the dogs want in, and we're just going to play more Chocobo Hot and Cold anyways. So I'll cut to when we find that last chocograph, so see you then. Oh, wow! The literal next 2 games I played? Are you kidding me? That is stupid lucky. It's like the game knew. Why is it? It's like as soon as I shut my fat mouth, I find everything I want to find, you know? That's so stupid. But yeah, with that, we have found all the chocographs. Almost feels kind of sad in a way, you know? It's like that's the end of an era, you know? That's it. We're gonna look for these last couple and then we're done. We even got a Phoenix Pinion. Oh, wow. Come on. Yeah! 30 points. I'll take it. Oh! And we're even getting lucky again. Don't have to go to the other island. That saves us a lot of time. Well, I'll go over here, but like you can see, like we barely have any time left, so unless I get lucky. Wow, hey, we even got a refund for that 200 gil. I'll take it. Nice! I forget what Mena even says. That's like all the chocographs, so... Choco said he already dug up all the chocographs here. He doesn't even react. Alright, let me see. How long have I been recording for? Oof, almost an hour? You know what? Let's dig up those last chocographs regardless. Because, like, that can be a great way to end the episode, you know? Like, why not? I mean, come on. We're already like right over here anyways. This is where one of the islands is, so that saves us a bit of time right there. I forget if it's this one or the other one. I guess we'll see in a sec here. No, this can't be it, right? Oh, it is. It's just I'm looking at it from the wrong perspective. Yes, there you go. Right over here. Found a treasure chest. 21 amethysts, 16 garnets. So those are the jewels we were missing. 1 Genji armor, and a Ragnarok. That Ragnarok, in particular, is kind of a big deal. So we can go to Steiner here and like check out the Ragnarok. So first of all, it has a new icon because this is a knight sword, like the Save the Queen that Beatrix had. This boosts his attack up to 87. It even has that status slow. He comes with Shock and Thunder Slash, and if you remember Shock, you know, Shock is very strong. With Shock, Steiner basically just does auto 9999. We also have Genji armor, which is also pretty good. It doesn't have the match defense boost, but look at that defense. Whoo boy, this gives Steiner some cracked defense. Or, you know, Freya. And we did also get those jewels we were missing, which is funny. Forgotten Island. You can come this far, you can figure it out, Kupo. So this is an island that you can only get to on the Forgotten Continent, but based on the name, and you can kind of see a spot that looks like that, so let's go over there and save. Let's go over there and dig it out. I'd say it's pretty obvious because there's one spot you can kind of see that looks very obvious. Because it's not attached, and it's a pretty big little island there. Although speaking of which, we're passing over Fairy Island here. Actually, since we're here, I might as well dig here too. So this is the Fairy Island that we're talking about. There are actually encounters unique to this island, but we're not gonna do those right now because the encounters on this island very rough. Let's say. Let's just say that. This is not a fun and pleasant place to hang out. Is the dig spot over on this side? There we go. Oh, I guess it's on the mountain then. Jeez. There we go, right there. Man, that's a pretty particular spot, eh? This like has a bunch of potions, some anointments, a holy miter, and a dark matter card. If you're curious, since I might as well. Oops, I pushed the menu button, which doesn't work, I guess. The holy miter is another piece of gear. Forget who can use it though. There we go. So it's a mage gear. Holy hat gives. This is another piece of gear that gives a ton of magic defense. 48. This is not something that Zidane can wear or Amaranth, but it's for like the mages basically. Anyways, there was one last chocograph to dig up. And you can see this island right over here. It even has a conveniently placed forest on it. You can even see the ice over here. Was this the place where that one was in too? Or was that a different spot? Because you remember that little, like, kind of L shape? There we go. And there it is, the final chocograph. One ribbon, a rebirth ring, more amethysts, and an art card. That ribbon in particular is awesome because ribbons are great in this game. I'm sure you may be aware that ribbons are very interesting in Final Fantasy IX because unlike in other FF games, there's no equipment in this game that gives status immunity, right? Because it's all tied to the abilities. So instead, the ribbon instead is just a very strong stat accessory with also a lot of like useful elemental properties. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. I guess next time, I'm actually not sure what we'll do next time because I don't want to do ragtime right away, but maybe we'll do we'll see. Maybe I'll go do more money stuff. Because there are a couple more things I can go do, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, see you guys later.